Hey guys, just want to do a quick video about just explaining my experience with EFI Live. I've got another video on YouTube. It's about the EGR DPF delete on my 2008 Duramax LMM. I want to apologize. Sorry for the messed up video. But I don't usually do these type of things on YouTube and stuff like that. But this was such an experience I had that I wanted to help someone if I could, because it kicked my ass. So just my recommendations and stuff. A few things, quick marks. I forgot to make on that last video was, one, don't waste your money on the block off plates on the EGR itself. Just do it right. Just do the whole tube like I ended up having to do. Just do it right. I mean, it's gonna be a little more expensive, but I had to do it anyway, and I wasted my money on the block off plates. Basically pissed that away and had to buy the tube anyway. Second thing, there are two bolts on that EGR cooler. I mentioned how to get the bottom one off. Top one, I was able to actually get in there and really muscle it and break it loose. So you can't reach that one from the bottom, like the bottom bolt. You can't reach it from the top bolt. You can't reach from the fender well like you were able to the bottom. So just quick note about that. This is about EFI Live and my experience with it. So I'm gonna hop into it. It's been hell. EFI Live I got tuned by Idaho Rob. So when I first put it in, the switch wasn't working. It did work on just downloading the tune, but I have the DSP5 switch where you're in tuned all the way up to 150 horsepower is my max tune, because pretty much all stock. So I went to put the switch in, put it in, and on these GMs you have to go to your ECM harness and you got to pull it off the computer, plug some little prongs in to where all the other wires go in, and then plug your harness back into your computer. Did that, wasn't working. There's on YouTube it shows how to test if your switch is working or not. If you can't tell by the power increase, there is a way that you can read it off of your tuner itself. So I did that and it wasn't working like I figured. So messed around with it, looked on some videos, it was not working, and I think the reason why is because the prongs weren't set correctly. The prongs weren't all the way down. I ended up breaking off a prong in the ECM itself, in the harness. So that is not good, as you know. It just wasn't good. Ended up having to drill with a 16th inch drill bit. Had to drill out my harness, push it with a big old long punch, skinny. You need something that's skinny and sturdy. A punch, I was able to push it out. Got that done. Contacted ATP. They won't send me in their switch, but they did sell the prongs itself. They come on like a foot of wire with the prongs already crimped on, so I had to do that for $10. I guess it was my own fault because I don't know. I read the directions, but it didn't say which way they had to be turned. There's a certain way they have to be turned, and it's the lip has to be facing the middle of the harness. Did not know that. They didn't say that in the directions, so whatever. Cut my losses. Just ordered the damn prongs. Needless to say, they haven't came in yet. I'm still waiting on that, so I don't even know what my tunes feel like. But this video, for the most part, is for the stock tune, optimized stock, because that's what I'm running on right now. Is the optimized stock. Is on the DSP switch, it would be 1, I believe, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 goes up from there, from light toe, heavy toe, econ, and performance. So far, optimized stock, very disappointed with. Absolutely disappointed. And I even checked to see if there was codes that had come up, and there's not. There's no codes. I have no codes. I checked with the EFI Live tuner. The engine light hasn't came on, anything like that. But I am absolutely disappointed in the optimized stock tune. The stock tune that I originally took off the truck, the reason I had to take it off because the deletes I did, you have to do that tune in order for the truck to run, per se. So the optimized stock, like I said, can't say it enough, very disappointed. And the original stock tune, when I had all the DPF and EGR shit on it, the stock tune itself was way more powerful. I mean, absolutely. And I know I didn't have a tune on it already because when I bought it, I had it scanned. And I went through all my bases, and I actually had them take all the data from the computer. I know a lot of mechanics, and they did a whole scan, and there was no tune loaded on it. And even if there was, they flashed it back to just to make sure, I went through all my bases. I've been fucked over on trucks before, used trucks that I've bought. So it's just way more powerful. I mean, that's all there is to it. It sets you back in your seat, and that's with the DPF and EGR on it. This optimized stock tune, I'm just not happy with it. Not satisfied. Not satisfied with the whole experience of EFI Live so far. The way you put the prongs in the ECM, stupid. Absolutely retarded, in my opinion. My buddy's got a Cummins, I want to say 2012, but maybe a 2010. I can't remember what it is. He did all his, and it comes with an OB2 thing. All you do is plug your switch into your OB2 port, and it runs. And not with these GMs. So I know it's not EFI Live's fault. It kind of goes back to GM. But, I mean, it's just there's better options out there. There really, really is. I could have screwed up my whole truck by breaking those prongs off in the computer. I could have absolutely destroyed it. And I still haven't got it. I still don't know what the other tunes feel like. But with my stock tune, I could spin those tires. I could break them tires loose pretty easily. With this EFI Live optimized stock tune, I can't. I mean, it's just it's underpowered to me, and it's I don't know why. But EFI Live for me been a bad experience, and people swear by it. People say it's the best thing out there, and this is just my opinion. This is my story behind it. And it just hasn't been good for me. So if I don't know. I'm thinking about just screwing EFI Live and going with a box tuner. I don't want to because of all the reviews I've seen online and stuff. But I don't know. I'm just kind of sick of it already. And like I said, my stock tune was way more powerful than this optimized stock already. So, if that's the case, what's this 150 horsepower overstock gonna feel like? Is it gonna feel like stock, my prior stock? So I don't know. I'm gonna do an update once I get the switch, the prongs in, and hopefully get the switch working. If I get them seated right, if I didn't screw up my ECM harness. When we'll go from there. I'll do another short little video about it, so stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching.